This is creepy. What the heck? Interesting.
Are you streaming yet?
You know how when people get...
Okay, I see it. Good luck. Also, you could probably turn down the game audio just a little bit more and it should be fine. I meant on the actual program, but I guess it works too. No, fine, just go with it.
Who am I shooting for? Oh, it's working. There it goes. Who's watching right now? You post it there. Okay, I think we're actually good this time. If y'all can actually hear me. Here we go. Time to resume our work. New game. We do rock, we do almost like this one. Hey. I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna read it down.
Maybe increase the gain a bit more, okay, says he can't hear you, so.
How can she barely hear me? The game's not even that loud. How is this? How is this
No, go to the program and increase your gain.
my game?
Well, you had to do like 5 seconds ago.
And I ain't holding back. Ooh. How's that? Can you hear me now, Kennedy? Jeez, Rock, stop telling me to turn down the game. Is this adequate? Okay, yeah. Turn up the game a bit more. Oh my gosh, so picky. I'm gonna like skim through this with my mouth. Please watch school today on days like this. Starting around high school, she would sleep more and more for me. I would get tired of reading it. But she's going and she just talked to me like this. I almost feel better off when you're like, however, I just signed out and finally crossed out and that's how they hushed up to me. Ha ha. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Big Booty Ho says, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Big Booty Ho. Well, people stare at you for acting
Can I
weird
game a bit
when
more?
you don't want them to think you're a couple or something. Fine, fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our school. As we draw near the street, become increasingly speckled with our students being their daily commute. By the way, big booty hoe, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, and then one of our many purposes where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sari likes to worry a little bit too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
The audio still over the bass.
What do you mean?
You're very quiet. The game's a lot louder. You can see what Kenny said. Go to the settings and increase your gain and lower the bar thing there, like I
She
told you
said
to do
she
last
could
time.
hear me, and then you told me to increase the volume for some reason.
No, I said gain, not volume.
Yeah, Rock, hush. Just mute yourself. I'm gonna deafen myself there. I can't hear you anymore. Okay, so Ken, if something's wrong, message me in Discord and I'll hear a ping. Because Rock's stupid. Sayori, don't make me keep worrying about you, ... Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I would let myself feel like to her. I guess seeing her so much makes me about... I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the Anime Club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Nini. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was thinking of a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. You can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Big booty hoe. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. the girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, someone I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Hey, it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, big booty hole. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, big booty hoe. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been wide so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a prepped tray and we're able to cloth it. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Those colored drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneak glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. Finally back down, passing a sweet and full flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I thought I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss this conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. You don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literary club? I was afraid of this question. He tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it, and encourage others to get into literature, and I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Big Booty Ho, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read, these past few years? I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. You're just the very mode for a cupcake. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grabbed something I can relate to at the normal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I'm gonna respect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about good things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting and looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Here, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can send an example on it. Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Listen sound for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, big booty hoe? Monica smiles warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original talking to join the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, big booty hoe. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Alright, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Big booty hoe. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. No, the girls continue to chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, big booty hoe. Since we're all here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, I'm gonna look at the comments quick. How come I didn't hear any Discord messages? Hey, you're supposed to message me in Discord, what the heck? La la la. If y'all say that's too loud, I'm gonna kill someone. What do you mean, Kenny, what a scrub? You didn't even message me. You should have heard what I told you. I can't even turn it up yet. La la la. If I'm blowing out your ears, too bad. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. And good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Too loud. Too bad. Let's see. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, can I go to settings here? Settings. Since you're all like, oh my gosh, it's too loud. Rock, stop messaging me on Discord. Kennedy, Rock has a proposal. Are you ready? Kennedy, do you want to help me do voices? So we could like go to Discord and you could just like, we could do split half and half on voices. Because that's how we did it in like regular Doki Doki or whatever. We'd be like, you're Sayori, Monica, and I'm, yes, okay. Quick, go to your server. Alrighty.
What up?
So,
Okay. Quick, go to your server.
oh no, you have to mute my YouTube, otherwise it's gonna echo me.
Alrighty. What up? So. Okay, I muted it.
Okay, good, because that was gonna be annoying.
Yeah. So who am I gonna be?
Okay, oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Moving my computer.
Okay, you're gonna be Sayori and Monica, I'm gonna be Natsuki and Yuri like usual.
Okay.
Wait, I got an achievement. Doki Doki Poetry Slam, what's that?
No one cares. Just get on with it.
I know, also I'm gonna lose my voice already.
Good for you.
Spend enough
I'm
time
kidding.
during the poem minigame for the music to loop. That was accidental, but okay. Oh, that works. Okay. Alright. I'll do a word and then you do a word. I'll go first. Okay, Kiss. Your turn.
Wait, it's all laggy.
Oh no.
Wait.
Oh wait, I can share my screen on here so you can see that.
Yeah, can you? That would be nice.
That would be gay.
Cause it's weird, like on here, but.
Yeah, because it like goes back. It's supposed to do that for stream reasons.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's better now. Okay, let's do passion.
But yeah, make sure I started streaming on Discord, so go to that so there's no lag at all.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Swimsuit. Your turn.
Melody.
I'm gonna try to go for a word that Yuri likes. Romance. Nope. Okay.
Let's go broken.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say bro. After image. Heck yeah. Your turn.
The beauty. Wait, no, milk.
I agree. Climax, wink, wink.
Ew. Dude.
I like how that one for Yuri too. That's great. Okay, your turn.
Together.
Forever. Agonizing.
Boop.
Infinite.
Suicide.
Suicide's not here.
It was on the one before.
Oh.
Let's do fireworks, because it's about to be 4th of July soon.
Pew pew pew.
Depression.
I was gonna go with anxiety. Either one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, up. Portrait.
Just do anxiety since we're anxious about it.
Oh, it's too late. I went in the middle and clicked portrait.
You scrub. You clown.
I am a clown.
How dare you?
Nibble.
Let's do, marshmallow.
You're a marshmallow.
Thank you.
Forgive me. Oh. Freaking sorry.
Cheeks. Them cheeks.
Them cheeks though. Bubbles. Oh.
Childhood.
I didn't have one. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy boy. Oh, it's your turn.
Hi again, big booty hoe. So stupid. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
I guess I'll be big booty hoe. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Oh my god, the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else started hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, big booty hoe. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you will see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga?
Same thing.
Let's go with mangoes.
Mangoes.
Bongos.
Bongos.
Collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Big Booty Ho always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Well, actually, you be Big Booty Ho since I'm doing the narration part.
Fine. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. And that's so...
You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Big Booty Ho can become good friends too. Sayori.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Well, wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
What is it?
Oh, it's me. I thought it was you because she's making the smiley face with the talk. And my impression's just like, Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't even make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
That sounds like F-boy talk.
Exactly, that's the point.
Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Why did I read it as something else?
I read it as something else too.
What do you read it as?
I read it. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a boob.
Oh, I read it differently. I read it as Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a cock.
Wait, no, that's just MC's pen. What do you mean?
Oh, you're right. Oh. Anyway, I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
If you wanted to.
This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I enthusiastically take the book. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected we're going to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile,
Sarah, Yuri's face was already buried in a corner. Sorry, it was just so funny. Okay, sorry,
Too
keep
much.
going.
Meanwhile, Atsuki is rummaging around in the closet because she's gay. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. You can always give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. You're right, cupcakes solve the problem.
I agree.
What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. Go!
I did go.
In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Food always does the trick.
I know. What kind? Ooh. Well, I guess we could.
You sounded like a dog. You sounded like a dog barking cupcakes.
Ahaha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah! You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Me too.
Same.
I felt that. She just ignores it. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. Mia and Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get my kiss about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
You got games on your phone?
You got games on your phone? That scared me. I was like up here and I was like, oh, never mind, you eat back. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. All I see is Sayori. I nearly fell out of my chair. Same. Oh, there she goes.
Sorry. Wait,
I'm not sorry. I did that on purpose. Oh, I was right.
Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Are you sure?
Actually, any club can be a napping club if you really put the work in.
Yeah, those sleep work.
Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know, hentai, you gotta let that go, man.
Yeah, you gotta get out of that mindset.
I know, get your head in the game. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud.
I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
She hears everything. It's true, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Wait, no. It's what I do best. Wait, no, why am I using that voice? You know what? I suck. That's a problem. That is a big booty hoe problem. Ooh, what about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Where? Wink wonk.
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out.
Man, you really gonna need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Yeah, well, neither are you, so be quiet. I'm just kidding. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Are you sure it's toothpaste or is it you?
Big questions. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
Gross. But nobody will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you can't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori.
Yeah, Sayori, they're gonna dress code you for not having a button, you're showing too much tummy.
Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, really got her.
Oh!
Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, you'll thank me later.
I read that differently. I read that as
I start to unbutton.
Her
Yeah,
blazer.
that's
Oh. 10 hours later.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh no, hello. Why are we so much taller than her? We're like a foot taller than her.
Sayori is small. Small person. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Yeah, it's called friends with benefits. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. I was using the wrong voice.
I know. I was like, what?
It's okay though.
I'm into that kind of stuff.
No, Evan's going to sleep. Anyways, I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Oh. I guess. It is lagging.
Are you gonna talk?
Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why did the music speed up?
It didn't. Unless it was like recovering.
Probably. Why is this one so hard to close?
I struggled to fully close that button near her
She's
chest.
struggling. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Wrong voice. Sorry. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Smack. Anyway, you look much better now, so...
Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy, like Yuri's. It's not worth it at all.
Oh, it's me. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. She's like, let it out, let it be free.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep them unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care... Wait, I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Eh?
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Big booty ho! I can't wait to read yours! Yeah, same.
I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you write a poem last night? Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yuri! Hehehe. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Why is her mouth so small? She's like, Yuri stares at the poem. When it passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I got to start speaking.
fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yep. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it.
The low voice is hurting my voice, so I'm gonna do a little bit normal now. So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really got anywhere. It take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Atsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost.
Am I reading it?
Well, I'll read the poems by my people, and you'll read the poems by your people.
Okay.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Ow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Thought of that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. Actually, handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hugh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, big booty hoe.
It kills me. Okay, really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Or you can just give up. Monica! No!
You're saying Sayori first.
Well, no, I was about to say Sayori last.
Bruh, well, I can't go back now, I think.
Get on with it.
What?
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Big Booty Ho. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Same. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Excuse me. Jeez.
Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Wait, we didn't even go through Natsuki yet, what?
What? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better. Wait, I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem.
Regret.
It's a big booty hole poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I'm sorry, it's so funny. Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just remembers what? It just reminds okay. It just
Oh no. Oh.
It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break your promise. Okay. See? Like I said before, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her at all, and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I feel like the I could sleep forever thing is foreshadowing. Sadness.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best. Oh, yeah. It was better than any poem that I could write, even, like, awake. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like... Oh, hiccup. It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
I guess that's okay.
Man, that was, interesting.
Dot. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Ooh, chills.
It should have rhymed instead of people can try, it should have been like eagles can fly, people can die.
No, I like try better.
They can die. Because they die. Anyway. Only realistic. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone
Like her dad.
Truth. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simplifying is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, a rhyme for the end.
Rhyme.
A rhythm. A rhythm. We getting funky. Okay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps brings out the feeling in the last line.
So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Well, guess not.
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That was the fastest one. Boop.
Hi, Big Booty Ho! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, we know. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha! Don't worry, Big Booty Ho. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something that Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are... Oh my gosh. I read Sayori as something different.
What?
I read it as you and sexy. I really... I don't know how that happened. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. How much of a dump truck you got. I'm just kidding. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sorry, it lagged. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Yeah, wait. No, not yeah. Well, to each their own. Ow, I just bonked my head on the wall. Okay, you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the best kind of style. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Oh my gosh. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Sorry, it's lagging. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems that have been that is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of
epiphany.
Whatever, recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Oh my gosh, Sarah, say it for me.
Epiphany.
Thank you. Yeah, something like that.
Bro, she just blinked at me, I think.
I don't like it. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yay! Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there was no way my poems couldn't stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes then on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As every intent of my watches, each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows fury and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Wait, Sarah. Kelso needs me to take him to my dad's.
Okay.
So I have to stop.
Okay.
Okay, I sorry.
No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Anyway, I'll just finish up this chapter bit. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Saria liked it, and Big Booty Ho did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Big Booty Ho liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no, wait. Music has stopped, that means it's time to save and leave. Because it's about to get real. Well, I guess that's all for now. Goodbye, whoever's watching, probably just me and Rock, but goodbye.